Hello, and welcome back to Age of Wonders 3. I just wanted to comment on something that I said in the previous episode, so let's find that diplomacy menu. There we go. So I mentioned that I wasn't scared about the race and class combinations that our enemies ended up with. And part of that was me just being, a bit arrogant, saying that, oh, the AI can do whatever it wants, it doesn't matter. But if I'm actually going to take a step back and be a bit more serious about things, as a Goblin Druid with the Destruction Magic, that is Blight damage focus, Blight damage focus, Blight damage focus. So I am actually quite vulnerable to an enemy if they happen to get a Necromancer or a Dreadnought, because undead and machine units are immune to Blight damage. And I don't think I talked about this, but this is actually why I have the Adept of Water in here, because there is a spell, a basic water spell called Rot, which gives... It's like a chain lightning effect. You hit one target and it hits a bunch of other targets nearby, bouncing around. But Rot will only target undead and machine units. So that's the main reason I take Adept of Water, is just for that one spell. Anyway, speaking of spells, now we have our animal is ready. We have our new research done. Okay, well, let's just get started here. What did we get? A boar. Terrible. Cast. One with the elements, for sure. This is going to give us increased happiness on all of our units. It says the caster's units. I don't know if this also affects our cities. If it does, it'll also be a nice econ boost. But anyway, we're going to cast it. In any event, just so that we have that done. And let's see what new options we have. And Sunburst looks new, right? Let's see. Pray to the sun, mother of all nature, to pierce the enemies with burning rays from the skies above. Somehow works underground. At least I assume it does. Maybe the sun's powerful enough to pierce the cave walls. Okay, so it does 15 fire damage to every unit in an enemy stack. Or, if you want it to be a big jerk, you could cast it on a city to kill people. Now doing that will make the race of that city unhappy with you. But it also makes the inhabitants of that city unhappy temporarily, which just reduces the overall income. So I mean, you can engage in economic warfare by casting spells on the enemy civilian population if you really want to. I don't, particularly, because I'd rather capture the city and have a higher population in it. And we are up to 120 research. That's very nice. Summon Eldritch Animal. Do we want to get the better summon? I don't think so, not quite yet. I think we'll go Hunter's Finesse. Give Razor Projectiles to all of our archers. It makes them slightly better. Actually, Druidry would be really nice, too. Okay, we'll take more casting points first. Okay, speaking of Dreadnoughts, here we have a level 3 Dreadnought. What are your talents? What can you do? An elf, even. So because you're an elf, you get that +1 damage, which isn't on range weapons, which is... it's alright for a musket. I mean, the damage is already so high, but... what is your special? Herald of Fearsome. Okay, well you have Fearsome. Interesting. Every time an enemy unit performs a melee or touch attack against this unit, the enemy has a chance to be panicked. Okay. So basically we want to build this guy up as a melee hero. And also as a Dreadnought, you're armored, of course. Well, that's cool. Sure. We'll take a Dreadnought, and at level 3 you get 10 skill points. What are we going to do? Are we going to make you a leader? An army leader? Let's see. Summon Slayer, no. And Lightning Rod, give you lightning resistance. Forge Aprons, give you fire resistance. Guardian Flame is a heal. That's... definitely, we'll take that. Now, Imperial Authority just makes people happier. Well, if we're building him up as a melee hero, Inflict Immolation might not be bad. Every time he attacks somebody, he has a chance of lighting them on fire. Including with ranged attacks, so even with the musket, you can burn people. Yeah, so I think we'll do that. We'll take Inflict Immolation and then Defense. Put that defense up there. And you get to join the Dwarf Warlord. Where is the Dwarf Warlord? All the way over here, right? Yeah, the dwarf was just about to do a fight. And then, I guess we can join up this way. Okay. So we'll do that. Maybe we'll wait. We've got a few more units first. Let's keep building up an army. I really want to be building some more settlers too, but those are just so expensive, and I'm going to need a pretty big windfall of resources in order to benefit from that. More mana, it's a possibility. More production. Growth, more units. I'm not really building units in more than one city. This place has 2 destruction nodes already, so let's go, because this mana increases 50% of mana, so let's stack the mana here. We'll build a temple for 10 more mana, and then this will also be our support city, I guess, for producing Goblin Blight Doctors. I want to cast our spellcaster. Oh, hey. Your boundary grew, and now I'm in your territory, and you're going to be cranky about it if I don't move right away. Do we want to go up or down? Oh, wait. You have a Tigran hero here. Tigran Rogue. Bard skills. Yeah. Yeah, Rogue, probably my least favorite class to play. I think we'll go down this way. I mean, rogues are alright, but not a huge fan. And Dreadnought would be probably my worst class if I were to pick one. I love Dreadnought, but I'm just not very good at it. Oh wow, you have a lot of territory. Unless it's just somebody else who happens to have the same colors as you. Nope, owner, Julia Helsigniak. This looks like a big city. Okay, well it's good to see that the AI is actually doing fairly well. I know these games, the AI always gets criticized for being incompetent in 4X strategy games. I know Civilization in particular has a really bad rep for that. Oh, that's a fairly easy, relatively easy node to clear. Node, 2 gold mines. Here's a nice settlement spot if they wanted to expand. Alright, well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do this. So as I mentioned in the previous part, this Black Knight. Black Knight is pretty scary. 13 damage, but you get +3 for 1 turn with the Warcry. And then the charge is +6. It puts you up to, what is that now, 22? And then pull arm is +4. Puts them up to 26 damage. Having 26 damage, and then if you get a flank on a hero because you've got 36 movement points, I mean, you can snipe heroes pretty well with these things. Do love playing as the orcs. So you got a razor bow. Orcs not the best as far as archers go, but they do have this razor projectiles ability. A little bit annoying. The spearman is actually just kind of a really nice unit. Not bad for a basic unit. So I guess we're going to approach on this side because it's further from the archers, so they're less likely to get an initial shot on us. So we're just going to run over here. What spells do you have anyway? Lion's Courage, Berserk, Shout of Intimidation. Yeah, intimidating the Black Knight might not be a bad idea, or berserking the Black Knight, that would be hilarious. Alternatively, Lion's Courage, +5 Strength, Overwhelm, and Strong Will. No, I'm thinking of Last Stand. That's the one I really wanted. I don't think I've shown this before. My leader can cast spells in any battle that I'm involved in, even if my leader is not there. However, it costs double the casting points in mana. So here it would be 20 for Root Spears instead of 10, because my leader's not present. So it's a nice thing that you can do. not too worried. Alright, well, let's go up here. Double click there. Okay, they're actually going to approach now. I was close enough. The greatsword also hits pretty hard. The highest damage out of any of the basic infantry units in the game. Especially with the, again, with the war cry. Up to 16 damage for a tier 1 infantry unit. That's pretty nice. Okay, so we got a spearman. Yeah, the archer I don't really care about, honestly. I'm probably going to ignore it. We can... Archers first. Okay, minus 50%. Yeah, you can still reach anywhere. Well, we're gonna try it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so you can still hit pretty hard. You can hit pretty hard as well. I'm probably gonna take casualties here. Oh, the damage is pitiful. How do we want to do this? Well, we're gonna have you attack here. We're week 7, 14, 21. Yeah, 21 to 33. We have a decent shot at killing it. Let's just go for it. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. You... Yeah, let's just drain the rest of his attacks. There's no ability to flank because he's defending. I'm gonna do that. You're gonna come in and flank our tiger, which is gonna hurt. And the archer is gonna do something too. You're gonna war cry, right? You didn't use the war cry? Interesting. Should have. Oh, that's right. You're the one who has the neat sword. You can see how +1 fire and +1 spirit damage actually adds up really, really fast when your attack skill and your sorry, not your attack skill, but your enemy's defense skill is low and you get the flanking bonus. Okay, well we're gonna run you around behind the back here, just for the sake of flanking enemies. Oh, I'd really love my hero to get the kill on this, but I think I'm going to need my hero's damage against the greatsword. And I want to get the kill too, but I don't think I can. Man, 50 hit points for a basic infantry? I've never really appreciated just how strong those things are. I mean, I guess it makes sense that the orcs would have the best infantry. Or at least the strongest infantry in a straight-up fight. Oh dear. This is really not good. These razor bows also have pretty high health. There we go, that's down. Okay, if I just attack you, you'll probably kill me. If I just attack here... Yeah, I guess we have to do it this way. And get the flank. Be a kill. Give the experience to the tiger, which isn't great. But it's what we gotta do. I could go around for a flank on the greatsword, but... why are you not flanking? Dummy. The flank bonus. Alright, well, we'll do it this way. Yeah, getting all the kills with the tigers was a bit unfortunate there, but this isn't a particularly good army. These hunters actually kind of suck, now that I think about it. Like, I usually use them as scouting units. It's the first time I've really tried using them as part of an army, and can't say I'm a huge fan. Let's see. 3 apprentices and 2 shock serpents? I don't think so. Ah. Necromantic circle. We want to clear that. 2 reanimators and a banshee. Eventually. I wonder where the light's coming from that's coruscating on the water here. I mean, it's a pretty effect, but it's also a bit silly. Yeah, this is a far superior army because it has all of my disables, right? I'm not doing the dungeon. We could take out that. These are much less scary, the orc pikemen. Still pretty sturdy, but... we can't get there because of the bikers. Okay, well, we'll prioritize going for this. What are you guys? You guys are in kind of a bad spot, honestly. You got panther and a boar here. Feathered serpent and some dread monkeys. That's an interesting stack. Feathered serpents are so cool. Got all kinds of neat abilities. They can heal, they can sprint. I guess we'll run up this way and hope that nobody sees us. Wait, do you have true sight? You do. And you have floating, which increases your line of sight by 1. You can actually... So we actually have to run further away than that. You can still see us from there. We can't do that, so we're gonna run all the way up here. Come there. Now you guys are gonna wait a turn just to get another unit. Yes, I am casting a spell. Good. So the reason I play the game in simultaneous mode instead of in classic mode, or sorry, in classic mode instead of simultaneous mode, is I like it when they aren't, the AI isn't moving in my turn, and it also prevents the double move exploit, where you move at the end of your turn and then at the beginning of your next turn so that you get 2 moves in a row before the enemy gets a move. So I just prefer to play it on the classic game mode. Alright, well, let's see. Happiness is 337. Cast our spell. Happiness is still 337 probably. Yeah, okay, so this is just a bonus for the units. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. I guess we don't really have any... While we're in wetlands, we'll get a bigger bonus, I guess. I should actually have looked at what that spell does. That... Terrain and climb. Okay, so it is both. Yep, so it will be affected by that. Because we've got the new Druidry skill, we had enough casting points to finish the spell. Select new research, Druidry 3, getting more expensive. Slowly but surely. Let's buff our hunters. Give them razor projectiles. Alright, I think we're actually good here. We want to save up for the settler at this point, so... Yeah, we'll just... move out with that force. Change. Yeah, actually, we're not going to build anything this turn because we really need to start getting some settlers. Beetle Command wouldn't be bad either. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, you managed to summon a serpent. That's having better luck than me. Well, I mean, I had spiders. I can't really complain, can I? Well, I mean, I guess I just did complain, but... Alright, well... Yeah, let's hit this. The village of Halcedon. No, we're not going to sign a treaty with the Frostlings. Farm's already been cleared, okay. There's a bridge to nowhere. Earth node. Kind of funny, the bridge is connecting these two tiles, I guess, but because of the way it generated on a river, it just looks kind of funny. Yeah, we're just looking around for treasure. See if we can grab something. You guys have Blight Concealment as well. You can hide in lots of places. Ooh, Pandora's Chest. Or Box of Cataclysms, I guess. Pandora's Chest. Is that from... Well, that might be Heroes of Might and Magic. Yeah, Box of Cataclysm. Opening it gives you 50 casting points instantly, but also something crazy happens. This, a monster den, a dread spider queen, and a bunch of babies. Vampire spider is the third spider type, the one we don't have. Alright, well, we're gonna keep going here. Oh, another city. Oh. They missed us, but still... I guess we'll run back this way. And we should be out of sight range of that again. We really need to come up here and clear out a bunch of these things. Which really means we have to clear the undead town to get through there safely. Which probably is what we'll do after this, actually. If those three survive, they'll come down and regroup, and then we'll have 12 units together. In the meantime, let's clear this. Yeah, you can do it. No mercy. And this is the panther, some monkeys. So we do take damage for running through the electrical tentacle things. We don't have anybody who's immune to that. Is there anything we really need to be worried about here? The Dread Monkey's Throw Filth ability will cause a stink that makes people unhappy. The goblins are immune to it, but the animals are not, so... Are immune to the stink effect, not the, not the actual... not the actual damage from the monkeys. Yeah, they're not moving. Regroup everybody together. Well, we have this, we also have this, lesser befriend animal. I think we upgrade this if we research shamans, we can get regular befriend animal, which will have a higher chance of success. Which would be nice. You're in range now, right? Yep. we'll come running in this way. See what they do. They're probably going to throw at me and then maybe attack because they're in range. Take some damage. Yeah, our orc is disgusted by this now. Though the disgusted affects them too, which is kind of funny. Okay, so this is the baby shock serpent's the one we really want, even though it's tier 1 and the others are tier 2, because this thing can evolve. Not that we've had exactly, a massive abundance of experience to get on that kind of thing. Okay, well we'll just finish it off like that. Monkeys over there. The boar's probably not going to make it, honestly. Minus 300 happiness. I mean, it is minus 1 resistance, so I could get Disgusting Stench and then, throw poop on somebody and then they'll be easier to charm. That's how you stack modifiers in this game. Alright, well, you will go like this. Resist. That's fine. Oh, bad morale. Excellent. Let's kill you with the leader. So we've killed both of the tier 2s. We just have the 2 monkeys and the serpent left. Now, you guys aren't really doing a whole lot. Honestly, you're kind of in a bad spot. Yeah, disgusted, that's fine. Boar can run away so you don't take much damage. And the monkeys, I mean, they can sprint and get to you anyway if they really want to. Or they could do the flank. Alright, Well, if I run away... I'm gonna take a flank for that. That's fine. Not having good luck with the disables this time around. Well, we'll try it. Nope, nothing. This has been rough. The tiger out of the way so the spider can come around and finish it off. Alright, still feeding the spiders. Where do you need? 30 more to evolve. Getting there. Honestly, I think we just attack. We can... Flanking. Do you only have enough movement left for 1 retaliation? You do. And this will kill it. Alright. So we got a medal on our Wolf Rider. That was... Took quite a bit of damage in that fight. I mean, I guess it was... getting a bit more nasty, some of the stuff. Claws of the Prowler. Improved wall climbing, +1 defense. No penalties while standing on walls, right? A pounce. Unit targets to hex adjacent to a target strikes it entering guard mode afterwards. That's a nice ability, but it's also something that'll get your heroes killed in auto combat. I will take the reward. And we're going to actually transport that to our new hero. Building out to be a melee hero. Counts would be very nice for him. Alright, and we didn't end up using our heal ability during that fight, but that's fine. Okay, how do we want to do this? You. Separate. We're gonna have to... oh. Two go here, you two go here. Right, my animals aren't good in the swamp. You guys get all the healing, because everybody else doesn't need it. Alright, well, we'll just leave them as they are. Upgrade, we hit level 7. What would we like? Spirit immunity? Might be about time for that. Yeah, we'll take it. Spirit immunity, give everybody spirit protection. And with the one extra... I'll take blight protection for ourselves. Brings up to 60%. You guys... Yeah, so the undead just do all of the damage channels in various ways. Blight and cold for their range attack, physical and spirit for their melee. This thing is cold and spirit. Cold and spirit. Somebody yelling on the hall outside. Hopefully that won't pick up too much. Do we want to do this fight? Kind of injured. I think we're going to regroup. And once we've regrouped, then we'll do the fight. Building a new city. Ah. Really? Oh, we killed the feather serpent? Really? You jerks. Why would you kill the feather? Probably couldn't have charmed it anyway. It was a monster, not an animal. Cosmic Happening! Okay, we got our first one of these. Visual range of all units, 2 hexes smaller. 4 turns? Plus 8 movement for archer and support. Not bad. Just take the next common option. Uncouth builders have erected a watchtower without a permit. Now it's blocking our morning sun. Alright. So kill some, it looks like some halfling pony riders and other things. And then we get peace and a frostling mammoth rider for our trouble. We're going to decline because that's just so far away. There's no way we're getting there within 10 turns. Inventory. Put that on our leg slot. And unfortunately, losing those units up in the north actually kind of hurt. How did they end up so far away from everybody else anyway? I was probably scouting with them. I don't know, I underestimated how many neutral spawns there would be, I guess, on this map. Yeah, we'll group up. Well, we definitely want to clear this, because that's going to be a neutral attack as well. You guys can group up for now. Tumak. Yes. Get ourselves some settlers. And I guess more money. Oh, that's brutal. Well... Guess we'll follow this river. Julia again? I'm gonna have to attack Julia. I think she's actually doing better than me. Here, we'll stay in the water, because that's safer. Oh, a Naga dwelling. Okay. Keep going around here. Are these things have mountaineering? I always forget about that. Huh. Alright, yeah, we can't see all that well anymore. We healed, mostly. We'll keep our units divided like this for now. Take out the towers so we can overlook the undead a bit easier. It looks like a great sword. 2 impalers. Alright, nothing too fancy to do here. Gotta love those orc resistance values. One down. All they have left are range units. I think pikes would do extra damage against boar, but that would be kind of funny actually if they did. You guys for sure have overwhelm. Yeah. Keep our distance. Actually, we don't even have to, right? We can just move. We can just move to here. Nice. Okay, that makes life a lot easier. Got a few more to go. No. No, that's fine though. We can soak the rest of their attacks with our elite butcher units. Literally elite. And you... well, you can't get all the way there. You could hit this. Yeah, you got your first strike, but... oh, you're out of movement. I could actually just attack you. It'd be funny. I believe melee attacks are worth more experience than range attacks. Uh-oh. What have I done? Ah! Pushed the wrong buttons on the keyboard, and then suddenly I realized I had camera controls. We'll just take a hit here. Okay, get that experience on the spiders ever so slowly. Ow. Again, my fingers are off. That retaliation actually hurts pretty bad. Okay, Okay. These camera controls are actually kind of irritating to me. Alright, we caught the watchtower. So now we can actually see in here. What do we got to deal with here? An archer. Oh. 5 casters, huh? That's gonna be a nasty fight. A really nasty fight. 5 casters and a Titan. Titan's not too bad. It is tier 4, but... But yeah, 5 casters. These are healers, as well as having nasty range weapons. And this Throw Curse ability. I don't think we're actually in a position to take that at the moment. What we'd really like to do is just to run past this. I guess. Ooh, vampire spider baby. Okay. Yeah, I don't like this at all. This Dark Sun. Okay, that neutral stack on the map was you guys. That's okay. Proposal. Oh, they just want straight up open borders and a peace treaty. This will give us good alignment. No, we'll decline because we're just going to conquer you. You look like a pretty small city anyway. Select skill to research, produce shaman. Which we could do. Takes us 3 turns to research that. Gets us a unit with Entangling Touch, which is another disable. Also a tier 3 unit, that'd be... as far as research goes in this game, it's kind of funny. It's like these two. I grab a lot, the casting points and the units, and everything else I just kind of pick up once I'm done these two. Let's go for the shaman. Change, what do we have here now? We have the Goblin Blight Doctor, which is not a healer. Poison Bolts, weakening. Makes people weak to blight. Funnily enough, you can use this on undead to make them vulnerable to blight damage. I believe. Immune to blight, of course, because they are the blight doctors. So we have the ability to make a new unit. We also start with a metal because we have a laboratory, which gives +1 rank to support units. So since this isn't a unit we can build in our main city, I guess we'll build it here, get some of those going. It's nice to have a few of those in each army. Here... again... Well, in 100 gold we'll have enough for a settler, another settler anyway. So... let's do merchandise for another turn. Alright, well, I guess we'll go above. I could trespass in her territory, which would be fine. As long as she doesn't actually see me. But I think you have line of sight of your area, so unless I was specifically in the forest, and even then, she might still see me and get angry about it. Okay, well, there's a node down there. That's fine. I'm more interested in... Oh. Raging Maelstrom. Guarded by 5 baby krakens. I don't know why Raging Maelstrom increases your production, but it does. Alright, well we can get... it looks like we can get through here. Yeah, we can get to the bridge anyway, which... I don't think they will come and attack us for that. And if they do, I mean, we'll win the fight. It's just gonna be a little bit painful. Eldritch animal or wild animal. I think at this point, like we're gonna go Eldritch because we don't want to keep getting, even though we can get more spiders, which is really nice. I don't want to. Oh. Jerks. This line of sight is really kind of screwing me over here. It's fine. I doubt they'll attack us because we just have so much. But I guess if we're going to take this on, I'll send you ahead. Tiger can come out. It's not that good. Leader and... Spider? Alright, and we'll move you... We'll move you ahead. That's not what a magma river looks like. Although it is a pretty cool battle map. Alright, so what do we got here? Panther, Wyvern, Boar. Wyvern is mind control immunity for one thing, so I shouldn't even bother. But it's a monster and a dragon. I guess I'll try to grab the Panther. Yeah, I think the Panther would be the best. These are also the kinds of things I can be summoning with my new spell. Vampire Spider has lifesteal. I'm sure nobody is surprised by that revelation. It has lifesteal, but it's a bit weaker, I think, otherwise. I'm not actually sure if it is or not. I'm just saying that. I don't know, it's relative to the rock spider, I mean. Oh, okay. You do that. Excellent. Nope. Okay, it's 2 down. Resisted, I'm not too surprised, but now with your lower movement, you can do this, and also you're flying. Yeah, not the best for you. Cannot be targeted. You can be though, 65%. Come on. Let's get ourselves a new friend. Man, I should really have more units than I do. All of these are tier 2, right? Yeah, so they're all equivalent in terms of experience. I should have looked at how much health it had first before doing that. Alright, well I guess the other hero will take that then. 5 experience per level. Grab that, giving you that nice tasty bit of experience there. In fact, we could probably level you up in this fight. Yeah, we're gonna wait. Not kill you right away. Is there anybody in this fight who's actually injured? She is, but she has, what is it? Victory Rush, so she'll practically heal herself by the end of the fight anyway, but might as well. Alright, we'll try the webs again. Yep. Level up. Alright. We leveled up Hunter Spider Queen. We now have a tier 3 unit suddenly. This is what makes the Druid pretty dangerous. It's getting the ability to upgrade your units like this. Greater Webbing Touch has a much greater chance of success. Inflict Enfeebling Fever. That's a surprisingly hard thing to say, a bit of a tongue twister there. Inflict Enfeebling Fever. Every time you attack somebody, you have a chance of lowering their defense and morale. It's good. Damage still isn't that great, and yeah, your experience reset down to 0, but your base stats are much higher now. Okay, so that was good. Good for us. Alright, well, let's move you guys over here. That. Hope that we don't get attacked. Yeah, okay, you guys are slower. Because of the elf. It's fine. Alright, and... oh. Got some brigands around here, huh? A little bit annoying. I guess there's a brigand camp out that way. Wait, no, you're not brigands. What am I talking about? Cheetah, Prowler... okay, you guys must have been a quest. I hear you, monkeys. Okay, well, you guys are dead. And Goblin Reanimator. 4 Lost Souls. Yeah, the necromantic circles are spawning stronger stuff. Just a free open borders and peace treaty. No. Well... we are kind of out of the way. You were the one who had the 3... yeah, I mean, we're gonna be evil, but we don't have to be... I will actually accept from this city. Let me know when you're ready to talk. I'm a vassal. We will trade with this orc city here. Just because it's out of the way, it's a pain to deal with. Alright, well, can I summon into this army? Yes, I can, because you can summon adjacent to all of your heroes. I knew that was a thing in 2. It's just, it's been so long since I played this game, I can never remember which things are which. What do we got ourselves here? A tier 3 Dire Bear? Wow. Okay. Some pretty nice stats, just really high damage. Predator, Bloodthirsty, all kinds of good stuff. Oh yeah, Bloodthirsty combos with the razor projectiles. So that's pretty nice. Alright, but I think that's good for now. So we will continue with this and start clearing out a bunch of neutral stacks in the next part then. So yeah, I don't really feel like I accomplished a whole lot in this part, but it's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, so anyway, I will see you next time for the clearing of the neutral enemy spawners. I will see you then.